Everyone is asking the same question right now. With everything happening in the region, the headlines about the conflict, the speculation online, people asking one thing: is Dubai in trouble? Is the property market about to crash? And honestly, I understand why people are asking this. When you open the news and you see geopolitical tension in the Middle East, your mind naturally jumps to the worst case scenario. People start thinking, what happens to Dubai? What happens to the economy? And what happens to the property prices? But here is the problem. Most people are trying to understand the market through headlines, not through the fundamentals. They are reacting to the fear instead of looking at the data. My name is Hashim and I work closely with investors who are looking at Dubai real estate from a long-term perspective. Now, I want to be clear about something. I wasn't personally investing during the 2008 financial crisis or the earlier downturns in Dubai, but I have spent a lot of time studying how this market behaved through different cycles, including the 2008 crash, the slowdowns around 2014, and then COVID pandemic period. And one thing becomes very clear: when you study those cycles, Dubai's market can slow down during uncertainty, but the fundamentals that drive the city usually remain strong. So in this video, instead of reacting emotionally to the news, I want to talk through a few key facts. What is actually happening in the global economy? Why are investors nervous right now? And most importantly, why Dubai continues to remain one of the most interesting places for global capital. First, let's zoom out and look at the global picture. Right now, the world economy is going through a period of uncertainty. Interest rates have been high in many major economies. Government debt levels are increasing tremendous. And because of that, many investors are shifting money into safe assets like gold. When gold prices rise, it usually signals that investors are looking for protection against uncertainty in currencies or financial markets. Large institutions, sovereign wealth funds, and central banks have been increasing gold reserves in recent years. But this does not automatically mean the world economy is collapsing. It simply means investors are hedging risk, and this is something that happens in cycles. Markets go through periods of confidence and periods of caution. Now, here is where Dubai becomes interesting, because during global uncertainty, capital usually moves toward places that offer stability, places with predictable rules, places with strong infrastructure, places where businesses can operate easily. And over the past 20 years, Dubai has positioned itself exactly in that space. Dubai has built a reputation as a global hub connecting east and west. And when you look at the fundamentals, many of those drivers are still very much intact. Dubai offers a zero personal income tax. There is no capital gain tax or individuals. The city has strong visa programs, including the Golden Visa that attracts long-term residents and investors. English is widely used as the business language, and the city hosts more than 200 plus nationalities living and working together. From a business perspective, Dubai has also invested heavily in infrastructure, airports, ports, logistics, financial centers, tourism, technology zones. All of these factors contribute to why companies and individuals continue to move here. Another very important point that often gets overlooked is geography. Dubai sits in a very unique position between Europe, Asia, and Africa. If you look at the broader region across the Middle East, South Asia, and Africa, you are talking about billions of people. And Dubai has become a neutral hub where people from all these regions can live, do business, invest, and connect with global markets. That role did not appear overnight. It has been built over decades. Now, let's talk about something that is very important for families and investors: safety and stability. Yes, Dubai consistently ranks among the safest major cities in the world. Lowest crime rates, strong law, strong enforcement, and strict regulations contribute to that. For many people, moving here, safety is one of the biggest reasons why they choose Dubai, especially families with children, and that stability matters a lot during uncertain global periods. Now, another topic that people often discuss is the economic strength of the UAE. Compared with many developed economies, the UAE government maintains relatively low debt level, at the same time manages very large sovereign wealth fund. Institutions like ADIA, Mubadala and others collectively manage assets worth trillions of dollars globally. These financial reserves provide an additional layer of economic stability. It does not mean the country is immune to global shock, but it does mean the financial foundation is strong. Now, when people hear about geopolitical tension in the region, they often imagine that daily life in Dubai suddenly stops. But that is usually not the case. Dubai continues to operate normally. Businesses are open, people are going to work, restaurants are full, tourism continues, flights are operating. The city is functioning the same way it has through many previous global events, and this is important to understand because perception and reality are very different. Now, does that mean there will be zero impact? Of course not. Uncertainty always affects investor sentiment. Some investors will pause, some investors will wait. Short term tourism can fluctuate, and certain sectors may slow temporarily. But temporary sentiment shifts are very different from structural economic collapse, and that distinction is critical. Dubai's long term fundamentals are driven by population growth, global investment, tourism, trade, and infrastructure. Those drivers do not disappear overnight because of headlines. So, the real question investors should be asking is not simply, is Dubai in danger? The better question is this: how do global events create shifts in opportunity? Because markets are rarely just about risk, they are also about timing. And sometimes uncertainty creates the exact conditions where new opportunities begin to appear. But understanding that opportunity requires a deeper look at the real estate market itself, how developers react during uncertain times, where price adjustments actually happen, and how experienced investors position themselves during these periods. That is exactly what we are going to break down in the next video, because the truth is, when markets become uncertain, the biggest opportunities usually appear for investors who are prepared. So in part 2 we are going to look specifically at Dubai real estate, where the real opportunities might appear, what kind of deals investors should actually look for, and how to think about investing in the next phase of this market. Make sure you watch the next video because that is where the strategy really begins.